All right, and welcome to another episode of the Jumping the Rail podcast here on the JTR Podcast Network. This is Mark Ribman coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined as always by my buddy Minderz.
I'm
And Minderz,
finding weird shit in this room.
it's just a weird day. If there wasn't one thing going wrong, it was another.
Dude, I just found this. Who
Wow.
uses cassette tapes anymore?
How old is that? For those that can't see the camera, that are listening on audio, that is the head cleaner for a VHS tape.
No, it's a cassette tape.
That's what. Oh, not a VHS, a cassette tape. So even older.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that's from at least 1996.
At least. I don't know. It doesn't even say.
Kids, a cassette tape is something that people used to listen to music on in the comfort of their cars or Walkman.
You would use a pencil to.
You use a pencil to fix the tape. Had actual tape in it.
Yeah. I was like looking over. I was like, "What is that?"
I'm picturing Sean saying, "What the hell's a cassette?"
Nope, we're already to Who's the Picks for Kings and Queens. Yeah. So.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Excluding Liv, he says.
Why excluding Liv? She advanced.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, Minderz, it was a slow news week in wrestling.
I
Not a lot going on. So, with that said, we are not doing a headline segment today because, frankly, I didn't have time to dig too deep to find something.
You know, you could have at least done GCW because we do have a new champ.
That's true, but I wanted to say that for the shootout.
Oh, okay.
That's indie.
It's kind of a happy medium.
That's true.
It really is.
I will say, shout out to Viperous winning Tournament Survival.
Well, she didn't win.
What? You said she won.
She didn't win. No, I asked if she won. She didn't win.
Oh, I thought Mari said yup in the comment.
That's what I thought
COS.
Too.
I saw the tail of the COS. I got to go back and watch all that stuff. But
she didn't win.
Okay, because that's why I was saying. That's why I wait for tomorrow because I need time to watch it.
Yeah, I got to go back.
This weekend.
I know you were busy.
I was getting
busy.
rained on at Kennecook watching really good music.
Yeah, you were doing that. I was at an indie show, trying not to lose my head.
Uh-huh.
We'll just see how everything goes. And I didn't have my phone all day today.
Oh yeah, because I got a message from your aunt.
Right? Which was actually me.
Yeah.
Saying, "Hey, I don't have my phone, so if you try messaging me." Oh, it's been a mess today. Hold on, I gotta find because I have.
Oh, okay, I see. Masashi Takeda won the tournament.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he also beat Jonathan Gresham.
Oh,
how annoyed was Jordan Grace on social media?
Holy crap! Did I not send it to you?
No, I saw it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought I sent it to the group. She was pissed. She goes, "Who am I supposed to yell at, you or him?" And I was like, "Oh boy."
Damn, how many people were in this friggin' Cage of Survival match?
13.
I see that. But I was speaking theoretically, but
yeah, I was kind of, but well, we'll talk about tomorrow.
I'm just skimming over the results from the weekend just because I was curious. Minderz, I don't know about you, but I think that a brain check is in order.
I'm not sure how good my brain's going to be today.
The reason he said exclusive is because she isn't winning. Now he says that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know Smart Money says no because she's the champ and all that, but we'll get to that later.
Was she the champ last year when she won? Or won the Crown Jewel?
She won. Well, yeah, that was the champion versus champion match.
Huh? She said, "Who does she have to cuss out?"
Oh, Jordan.
Nah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Liv wrestled. It wasn't Jade. Tiffany.
Ah.
No, wait, no, Nia.
Ah.
Liv beat Nia, I think. I can't keep track, but it was Raw champ versus SmackDown champion to win the Crown Jewel championship.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't King of the Ring.
Mm-mm.
Nia won Queen of the Ring. It's a whole thing.
It's a thing.
Minderz, my brain is becoming more pudding-like by the second. So
right, so is mine.
All right, so let's.
And I've got to see if I can find yours again because I had it. I had some help.
Uh-huh.
So I got to look it up again.
I had some help on this one too. This is not a Scott Harden assist though.
Oh, it's not.
All right, so hang on. Let's throw to the open here. All right, it is time for Name That Wrestler. Minderz, you know how this works. I show a picture, you guess picture, and this is a
Hopefully I'm
picture.
right.
This is
Hopefully I'm right.
this is not a silhouetto. This is an actual picture.
We haven't done a silhouetto in a while.
We haven't had to because Scott sent me like 5
Well,
images.
good. I'm glad Scott sent you a whole bunch.
Although this one is an assist from my blushing bride, Minderz. So Stacy found this.
So Stacy's out to get me too.
Well,
Okay, got it.
No. She just showed me the picture. I said, "Can you send me that? I want to
Mm.
use it on Tuesday."
Gotcha.
And she did. It is a color photo.
Okay.
It is a current competitor.
Okay.
It is someone of great renown.
Okay.
Meaning they're not just some jabroni.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Just with what you've said so far has narrowed it down to about 3.
Okay.
Okay, it's a really cute little kid.
Uh-huh.
But it's blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
However, is that Rhea?
Wow. You are good.
Okay.
The brain is sharp today.
It's sharper than I can't even talk, but I can figure that out.
But the blonde hair, she was blonde hair originally.
She was originally a blonde. So that was why I was like, wait a minute. Because I remember when she came on to
she looked very Charlotte-y.
Yeah.
When she was in NXT.
We already had Charlotte, though, not too long ago.
We had Charlotte, I think, last week. No, the week before last. Because last week was Katie Jr.
Yeah. So I knew it wouldn't be Charlotte again.
No, I don't play that.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it's my turn.
Oh, hang on.
What show is this? You can go ahead and take it off because I don't have a...
Oh.
So I'm going to run through the results of a match, or of a card. Reb is going to attempt to guess the card. He has to guess the promotion, which is usually the easiest one to guess.
I can usually get that within 1 or 2.
Yeah. The year, and then the actual event.
When I think I have it figured out, I will hit my old-timey car horn.
And he's going to... I didn't even hear it go. There it goes.
I heard it both times on my end, so I don't know what your problem was.
Well, I only heard it that time. Sorry.
That's fine.
As
long as you hear it when it counts.
And you're going to have to... Okay, there are 10 matches, including 1 dark match.
Okay.
So I will let... And we also try to make Reb guess how many he needs in order to get it.
It's very Name That Tune-ish.
It is. And I like it.
Mm-hmm. I think...
It would be a lot of fun if I could get you and Bari on here.
Well, I tried it once with Bari and AJ.
Yeah, it didn't work well with me.
No.
I don't do well with these.
No. Yeah. Me and Bari, I think it could be something.
It could be. I will gladly play host.
I've actually looked into the idea of doing some sort of a game show on our Patreon, and to the point where I haven't bought anything yet, but I found buzzers and a skinny microphone, like the Bob Barker skinny microphone on Amazon.
Yeah. I know the skinny microphone.
So I haven't got the infrastructure for it yet, but
we're getting there.
We're getting there. All right, Minderz. I think
10 matches, 1 dark.
I'm going to say 3.
Including the dark?
Not counting the dark.
Okay.
But I might be wrong.
No, I actually kind of think you might get this on the first one, honestly. Ooh. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Dark match. Dale Torborg versus Johnny Swinger.
Dale Torborg and Johnny Swinger. And that's a dark match.
That's the dark match.
Okay.
Are you prepared?
I am prepared.
Raven and Perry Saturn versus Rey Mysterio Jr., Billy Kidman versus Dean Malenko and Chris Benoit.
Okay, so that narrows down the year and the promotion.
Conan
Conan.
versus Stevie Ray.
Okay.
You're 2, you're 3. This will be your third.
Okay.
Bam Bam Bigelow versus Brian Knobbs.
Oh. So the three-way tag, I remember when all three of those teams were feuding. This was in the summer of '99.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously WCW.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's pinpointing which pay-per-view this was on, because I remember the match on Nitro. I think it was at Panama Beach with Raven and Saturn against Benoit and Malenko. That was really good.
Okay.
And then Mysterio and Kidman got inserted in the tag. It was a tag team title match. This is this three-way match. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just doing the math here in my head.
Yeah, I know, but I'm afraid if I give you too many things that it'll give it away.
No, those three wouldn't have had a three-way match if it wasn't for the title. So that's not giving anything away.
Okay.
Bam Bam and Knobbs in '99.
Would you like one more?
Man, I hate to not be able to do it in the three. I need one more.
You might. I don't know. You might need more than this one. Rick Steiner versus Booker T.
Hang on.
I really want to do one more for you because this one might give it away.
I remember
We need the Jeopardy music if we can afford it. Scott Harden, you are correct. Reb, do not look at the comments.
Okay, because now I'm gonna say something. It's jumping ahead because you said Rick and Booker.
Mm-hmm.
Was Buff and Scotty on this also?
You could just wait and go a couple more matches and find out.
No, I'm doing the math. The wheels are spinning here. Let's see.
I know I haven't stumped you, but I've at least made it difficult.
You haven't stumped me, but you're making me work.
I am making you work. This one just cracks. Okay, what are you going with?
Was it Great American Bash 1999?
Hold on. I gotta find it.
Oh, please don't be the buzzer.
Where is it at?
Please don't be the buzzer.
Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at?
Please don't be the buzzer.
Well, I don't see the buzzer. So I'll go.
Oh, you didn't go far enough down. You gotta go to background music.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one.
Shit.
Would you like to go one more to see if you can get it?
One more.
Gorgeous George versus Charles Robinson.
Oh my god, I remember that. Bash at the Beach.
Nope.
Damn it!
You're still wrong.
Am I getting warmer or colder?
Well, Bash at the Beach is usually what? 4th of July?
Well, July. Great American Bash is June. Bash is August.
You were closer with Great American Bash.
Spring Stampede?
That wasn't what it was called. It's called Slamboree,
Slamboree. That's where I get confused on the WCW pay-per-views. Like, when was Spring Stampede? When was Slamboree? They always get them mixed up all the time. And I didn't think it was that early in the year. I thought it would have been like.
It was May 9th of 1999.
Okay. I thought it was closer to July.
Nope. And it was in St. Louis.
It was in St. Louis.
All right, so let's run down all of these matches now.
Run it down for me.
Dale Torberg.
The Kiss Demon in a previous life, Minderz.
Yeah, defeated Johnny Swinger.
Our buddy.
And at first I didn't know if you would think one of two directions with that one.
You thought maybe like an obscure ECW match?
Maybe. Thought maybe. And then Raven and Perry Saturn defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. and Billy Kidman and Dean Malenko and Chris Benoit with Arn Anderson.
Arn was their JJ at the time with the Horsemen.
Triple threat match for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. Conan defeated Stevie Ray with Vincent and Horace Hogan.
And this is post Wolfpack Conan too. He was just a babyface Conan. Hey, by the way, real quick, we got to throw a shout out to Conan. Apparently, the news came down he had to have his other leg amputated.
Oh man,
it sucks.
It does suck. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Brian Knobbs by pinfall in a hardcore match.
That was like the very beginning of the hardcore division at that point in '99.
That's what
threw me off. I didn't think Knobbs was wrestling as a single with that. I didn't realize he was back. I thought he came back later that year.
Rick Steiner defeated Booker T by pinfall in the WCW World Television Championship. Gorgeous George defeated Charles Robinson with Ric Flair in Asia.
Yeah, and Charles was wearing Flair's gear and had his hair cut like him too.
Oh dear Lord, that's how we got Lil Nate, isn't it?
Yep.
Scott Steiner defeated Buff Bagwell by submission.
Yep.
That was the next.
And Rick turned heel and helped him.
Ooh.
And I remember that I read results with my brother, and we both were convinced that the Steiner brothers were getting back together. It wasn't the case. They were just still singles, but they were just both heels.
Roddy Piper defeated Ric Flair with Arn Anderson in Asia by disqualification.
Because Piper ain't doing no jobs, brother.
No, he ain't. Sting versus Goldberg ended in a no contest. Holy shit! Goldberg won an 8-minute match in WCW.
Every now and then he'd go right close to that 10-minute mark.
And then Kevin Nash defeated Diamond Dallas Page by pinfall for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. Because that's around the time that Savage was back and teaming with Sid against like Sting and Nash and going for the world title after that. That was the Great American Bash when all that was going on.
But the 1999 Slamboree was the 7th Slamboree professional wrestling pay-per-view event produced by World Championship Wrestling.
If you would have done Slamboree 94, I would have had it because I just watched that one like 2 weeks ago.
It took place May 9th, 1999 from the TWA Dome in St. Louis.
Oh, they were in the Dome.
They were in the Dome.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Yo.
I don't even think Vince ever ran the TWA Dome. That was ran the Kiel Center.
Tagline: Watch rules and bones shattered in the comfort of your own home. But yeah, there you go. Good job. Even though you were wrong.
Yeah. Post Finger Poke of Doom, I get a little fuzzy on some of the pay-per-views.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, right. But I thought I had it. I mean, I remember the
show.
I've seen the show.
One of the promotions or one of the promo pictures.
that picture, that pay-per-view, I think is in full on the WCW Vault right now.
Oh, is it?
I think because I've seen that thumbnail. Yeah, the Bash was Savage and Nash. Then I think Bash at the Beach was the tag match. It was Savage and City and Nash and Sting.
Gotcha.
And that's the one where Savage won the title and then dropped it to Hogan the next day.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Because why? Yeah, that's
brother.
All right. Well,
I'm shamefaced.
Sounds like my brain's working a little bit better than yours. Although mine's, in my opinion, mine's easier. I just have to figure out who the little kids look like.
True. Or guys with weird haircuts.
That too.
All right. Well, Minderz, what do you say we get to some hoots and judies here?
Let's do that.
I got to go back and watch that Slamboree after we're done. Just to... If I was doing this from the couch, I'd have it on in the background as we speak. But
that doesn't surprise me one bit.
Which I almost had to do. By the way, so this is my keyboard for my computer. I use a Mac. Did not want to work today.
No.
I don't know why. So
does it need new batteries?
It's just one rechargeable lithium battery. It just plugs it in. It's like
Oh.
it charges like a phone does.
Did
So
the
I
battery
showed
go
you this
bad?
off camera. I'm going to show the public what I'm working with here. As Minderz, you've seen the size of my desk.
I have. It's not very big.
No. Well, this is the keyboard that I'm using today. Thank you to my wife who had this just
Laying
thrown
around.
away. Yeah, because she's not using it anymore. But it's got the dongle, so I plugged it into my computer.
And that's
it
his
works,
favorite
which
word.
is the important thing.
Yeah, as long as it works.
Yeah, and I do love the word dongle. I told you that. So that's what I'm working with. It's taken up a good portion of the space. I usually have like my mouse on or the extra cord from my headset or my hard drive, all that. So I need to do a little bit of shuffling.
Rearranging.
The keyboard's great, except for the delete button doesn't work.
I am waiting for all the special spelling errors that you can't go back and fix.
Oh no! Well, Stacy showed me a hack. I can highlight. I can what?
Backspace?
Well, there is backspace, but I can also like highlight like a word or a picture and then right click and then I can delete from there. So I can delete things, just not with the ease of one button.
Gotcha.
So just a touch of an inconvenience.
You'll be all right.
All right. Well, anyway, Minderz, let's get to hoots. We already heard the owl. Then I went on a filibuster about keyboards. All right. So, Minderz, I made you watch a clip before we went live.
Yeah, because as we said, today has been a mess.
It's been a pudding day.
It has been. I didn't have my phone all day.
The show's titled Wrestling Gumbo. This might as well be called Wrestling Pudding.
Mm-hmm. Because since I didn't have my phone all day, I couldn't watch everything that I need to get caught up on because I never watch Raw when it's live because I hate commercials.
I couldn't send you things and ask you about stuff to do on the show and all this stuff. So
this is legit. We are putting this together in front of you.
Pretty much.
As it goes down.
Now, we did get a top 10 done. We've got our hoots and our Judies and birthdays. We got all that regular stuff. It's not going to be a lot of extra talk.
It's a good thing that we already came up with the top 10.
Yeah.
Could you imagine you trying to send me that today and I would have been like,
you've been like, what the hell? This?
You would have been mad at me. You'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you not answering me?
And then I'd send Barry a message, hey, what's wrong with Minderz' phone?
She doesn't have it.
But anyway, I sent you a YouTube link and you watched it like in real time with me because I had to watch it again because it was so good.
We watched it together, yeah.
Because I wanted to show you who my hoot was.
Yeah, because
our hoot is becoming what Rhea Ripley is to Judy's. This guy is becoming to our
hoots. Yes,
and that is the Rula.
The Rula.
Obafemi.
Or maybe Dominic's daddy.
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 Where do I begin with his segment yesterday on Raw, Minderz?
Start with Dominic. No, start with Dominic coming out and saying, how long have you been here for a cup of coffee?
Oh, trying to sun him?
Yeah.
Because he's a 20-year veteran. And
yeah, he's a 20-year veteran.
Telling him to bend the knee, all that stuff. JD McDonough sneaks in with a chair.
And no salsa.
Nothing. It's like I told you, most people at least register the chair.
Oba didn't.
Oba did not.
Nope.
And JD wasn't light with that chair shot either.
He was like, was that a mosquito?
And then the best part maybe been JD's face when Oba turned around.
Yeah, when he noticed that Oba was like, that didn't face me, bud.
He's like, shite. That's as I say in the Irish. But then, of course, Oba lays out both of them. And
and yeets Dominic across the ring.
Yeah, almost landed on the microphone, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Which made me a little nervous. And then he said Oba's one of the most quotable guys on the main roster.
Right now he is.
Even going back to when he first came to NXT. Remember the line where he said, send whoever you want, but don't send someone you don't want back.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
But this time he's like, we all know Rey Mysterio is your father, but next week I will introduce you to your daddy.
Yeah.
It's like, yes, sir. All due respect to the Cobra, I think we have Sir Supreme in the wrestling business, Minderz.
Yeah.
But Oba can do no wrong in my eyes right now.
No.
I know he can't do any wrong in your eyes.
No. It'll take a lot for him to be able to do any wrong in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they really...
Unless they really screw the pooch with him.
Right. Not unless they completely screw the pooch and have
let Vince come back.
Well, I was thinking have Carson Drake beat him or something. Something dumb.
Oh, do you know something I don't?
No, I don't. I was being facetious.
I can't imagine Dominic getting a win next week.
No. If he does, it's gonna be fuckery.
By the way, last week the 4-way match. I love that we got the Oba rise up in the behind the barricade.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah, wait, he's back.
And he never looks happy when he gets up, does he?
Well, would you?
No.
Okay.
Not for nothing. I could see Oba being WWE's next big movie star, like action movies.
Yeah, I could see him going the route of The Rock, actually.
Hopefully not for any time soon.
Yeah. Although, here's the thing: you say that, but Oba's accent's still pretty thick.
It is, but he's very well spoken, though.
He is very well spoken. Daddy.
Daddy. I do a horrible Oba impression, so I should just. Bari says, I feel like Brock will play a role in that Oba match. I don't think so. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I feel like. Why does Brock need to have something to do with this? Because Brock just got the win back.
But they got to set it. They got to set it up for SummerSlam.
Yeah, and we only have 2 months before SummerSlam, but
yep.
I feel like we're going to get at least a few weeks before Brock pops back up.
We shall see.
I don't think Oba. I think Oba's got to run through Dom. I told you my idea. I think Oba wins the tournament and then Brock screws him out of the title.
Yeah. Which I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Minderz, we spent far too long on my hoot. We have to get to yours. And I know you have a very special hoot.
I have co-hoots.
You have multiple hoots.
I do have multiple hoots.
You have a caucus of hoots.
I do.
An embarrassment of hoots.
Not an embarrassment.
No, just
a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to the Indies.
For
my hoot this week. And it's going to be all the backstage guys from New Wave Pro. Those guys right there.
Hey, I like the matching shirts, by the way.
Yeah, they all have matching shirts now.
And that fly new haircut on Chan.
Right?
No, I know he's self-conscious about the hair. He's looking good. Bald looks good on Big Man Chan.
Mm-hmm.
I say, welcome to the club, my friend.
I saw that.
So, Minderz, run down who all this. Big Man Chan's on the right. That's our buddy.
That's Big Man Chan. Then we have Michael Bex on the left. Chris Abel is
far left.
Far left.
Okay.
Then you have Chris Abel is
with the hat.
Left. Yeah, with the hat. And then Aaron Grinder.
Yeah. I see. They all have their names on the shirts.
Yeah, they do.
That helps.
Right.
Okay, Minderz. So why do these 4 fellows, and we like all 4 of these guys, why do they get hoot hood from you?
They got hoot hood this week because in the opening match at MBW, New Wave Pro, good Lord. I've done that a few times and I don't mean to because that's kind of
it's apples and oranges, kind of.
Yeah.
Apples and rotten oranges.
Well, our ref. You know our ref Heather that works at ABW.
Yeah. We like Heather. She's a good kid.
She is. She's awesome. But she was reffing the match between Chet Ripley and Kenny Calix.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the match, she had a seizure.
Oh, no. I did see this on Facebook.
And it took them less than 30 seconds to realize there was a problem, and match was stopped. Referee was checked on, had her medical bag next to her because apparently she is epileptic.
Mm-hmm.
And she's now concerned, or she was concerned that there would be a problem with that. And everybody has reassured her that absolutely not. We know what to look for now. Because this is the first time I'd ever seen her have one.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we all know what to look
I was
for,
going to say, if there is a
we're better prepared.
positive out of this Dallas Edwards situation, OVW, it's that people are hyper aware of this situation now.
Hyper aware. But I wanted to just give a huge shout out to the New Wave guys, because I have never, like, as fast as much as OVW didn't respond to Dallas at the beginning, that was only maybe 3 seconds of New Wave Pro.
Yeah.
Like, they were out there immediately.
I wonder,
Eh
did anybody from New Wave Pro go to that seminar that Lenny had at PWE a few weeks ago?
You know who might have? And he was there because he did, he was doing commentary, but Rob was there.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if Rob didn't go to it sooner, because remember, that was before he called that he was calling
calling the show, yeah.
for PWE.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he didn't go to that beforehand.
He might have.
He could have.
Well,
but then
we know
again,
he's real tight with Dallas, so I could see him wanting
Yeah.
to do that to make
well, a
himself
lot of those
aware.
guys are, because Dallas has ref for New Wave.
Yeah.
That was probably where I first met
Mhm.
Dallas. But yeah, I just wanted to give the guys a huge shout out. They all deserve. I don't know who all. I know Electra had some things to do with it also, because she was watching from the backstage area and noticed there was something wrong. Apparently, she's also a nurse for a shoot job. So there were a lot of people that watched and knew something was wrong immediately.
Mhm. Yeah.
And hats off to those guys for taking care of it the way they did and stopping the match as soon as it was. We do have it was a no contest because they did not finish the match for obvious reasons.
Obviously.
Even though the other ref, that was because there was 2 refs. The other ref did come out there and he was ready. He's like, well, if you guys want to restart this.
Well, it kind of took the steam out of the match. You gotta.
And here's the thing, it's nothing against New Wave. It took the steam for me. It took the steam out of it for me for the rest of the show.
Probably for more than a few people in the crowd.
Nah, there were some others that
after a while,
they
I'm
were
sure.
okay. Yeah, after a while it was all right, but yeah, it just really took.
I mean,
the
for that to happen, first off, hopefully Heather's good, and
yeah, she's fine. She's good.
But for that to happen in the first match,
yeah,
it's kind of a kick in the pants for any wrestling show, and
yeah,
and again, it's just life kicking you square in the gonads.
It really is.
But
but
glad Heather's doing good.
We'll talk about the rest of that show.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Yes, but yeah, I'll agree. Hats off to.
But hats off to all the New Wave guys.
Yeah.
And gals. All of them that were able to notify that there was a problem.
As Barry says, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between.
Yes. What is it? Guys, gals, and non-binary pals is what Chan says.
That's very Chan-like.
Isn't it? It's so Chan-like.
He does have a way with the alliteration.
He does. But let's move on to Judy's.
All right, let's move on to Judy's here.
I probably should have gave my Judy to Heather, but I didn't.
Well, she gets supplemental Judy.
Yeah, shout out to her. Hopefully,
shout out to Heather. Heather's a good kid
shout
and a
out
hell
to
of a
Heather.
referee.
She's very good.
She's a very good referee,
and she works really well. She knows, she knows her stuff.
The best thing I always say about referees is if you don't notice them, they're doing a good job, and you very rarely notice Heather in the ring.
Very rarely notice Heather. Only when you need to.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's
Judy.
Thank you, Goober.
Come on, Goober.
And there we go. Good Judy of the week. There's the great Judy Martin there. Apparently,
she's always honorary.
Well, yeah, she's Judy Supreme.
Yes, that is Judy Supreme.
But from what I read, the Glamour Girls are getting some sort of an award from the Colorado Alley Club coming up. So shout out to them.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? To be out of fairness, I want to look it up and just make sure I know what it is. I don't want to not give them their due.
Give them their flowers.
Give them their flowers.
Although, going back to what we were talking about earlier a little bit, while you look that up, Barry put in the comments Dom versus Finn in the finals. I wouldn't hate that.
I wouldn't hate it, but I mean, I can't see anybody not. I mean, this tournament like goes through Obafemi. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I'm going to read. This is directly from the Cauliflower Alley Club Facebook page.
Okay.
The Cauliflower Alley Club, tongue twister, is proud to announce that the Glamour Girls, Leilani Kai and Judy Martin, will make history as the first women's tag team to receive the CAC Tag Team Award at CAC 60. That's the next big reunion in Vegas in August.
Gotcha.
As one of the most memorable women's tag teams of their era, the Glamour Girls helped define an important chapter in women's tag team wrestling. With championship success, undeniable chemistry, and a legacy that still stands today, Leilani Kai and Judy Martin earned their place among the standout teams from professional wrestling history. Their reign as WWF Women's Tag Team Champions and their unforgettable rivalry with the Jumping Bomb Angels remain key pieces of that legacy. The original plan was to honor the Glamour Girls together with the Tag Team Award. Due to availability at the time, Leilani Kai was previously announced for the Women's Wrestling Award. Now that Judy Martin is available to be part of CAC 60, and with the full approval of both Leilani Kai and the CAC Executive Board, we are proud to move forward with the original plan and honor the Glamour Girls together.
Awesome.
So that's on the weekend of August 24th through the 26th at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Vegas. And,
Sean, we will get there. Hold off a little
don't
bit.
get ahead of me, Sean. We have important Judy business.
Yeah, we have important Judy business.
The CAC Women's Wrestling Award honoree will be announced soon. So they're going to go with somebody other than Leilani since she's getting the Tag Team Award.
Nice.
All right. Anyway, so that is the Judy Supreme business. But we do have some Judy's.
Judy business.
Yes. Now, I have a caucus of Judy's where you had a gaggle of hoots.
Right.
I went to Noche Dos of Noche de los Grandes.
That's the other thing I forgot to watch.
Well, there's only 2 matches and one event.
Okay.
So you didn't miss a whole lot. I mean, the matches were good, but
okay, I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, but the main event of night 2 of Noche de los Grandes, try to get the R going there, was the trios match between Las Toxicas, which is Flammer and her 2 buddies, against our Judy's, which is Bailey, Lola Vice, and La Catalina.
I love Lola.
Yeah, and Catalina got the pin on Flammer, so she's kind of making a claim for the Reina de Reinas championship.
Nice. That works. I like that.
Don't know who this guy's name is, the referee, but which one of these is not like the other? Am I right?
Right. Who's not wearing pink?
Well, shout out! They're all wearing pink, purple, and orange.
Yeah.
So they put their shit together.
They did
on this show. And a good match. Catalina's got a lot of talent. She's one of those that needs to slow down a little bit, if I had to say. But she had Bailey and Lola as partners, so I mean,
she's fine.
Yeah,
she was fine.
Yes.
She could be the fast-paced one because you have Bailey that would really slow it down,
and then Lola can.
And Lola's at like that. I feel like Lola's in that happy medium where she can go 1,000,000 miles a minute if she needs to,
but then she can slow down and just.
But she prefers to slow it down, so. Yeah. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. But my question is, and we'll talk, well, we won't talk too much because you didn't watch the show yet, but I wonder, because they taped both nights, obviously, on the same show.
Did they?
I think they did.
I don't think they did.
Well, I know night 2 was pre-taped because Corey was in Europe.
Was he doing a show?
Wasn't he doing the pay-per-view in Italy, and then he's still doing
Raw? He did Raw, and he flew then to. I wouldn't be surprised if he flew back and forth. Honestly,
man, that would wear him, especially having little kiddo running.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna look. I'm curious to see if this got taped together. But
well, can I go my question? About... Oh, go ahead.
My question was, why am I Wikipedia in Wikipedia? Pudding, yes.
Pudding.
But my question was, why was the Grande match on night 1 instead of night 2?
I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't you think that would be the main event of the whole thing and not just of one show?
And not unless they wanted it to happen right before the Clash in Italy.
But neither one of those guys was in Clash in Italy.
The only person that had to do all of it was Corey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, this was one night on Saturday, May 30th, 2026, at Arena Monterrey in Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. It aired as a 2-week event every Saturday on April
Okay,
11th.
so I guess it was 2 weeks.
So the main event of the first of week one, Grande Americano beat OG Grande in the mask match.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the main event last night, or Saturday night, was Bailey, La Catalina, and Lola against Las Tásicas.
Mm-hmm.
So they really loaded up the first night.
They did.
Because they had Phoenix won the Cruiserweight title, the War Raiders won the tag titles, Vikingo won the Latin American title, and
All of
we
those
had the main
changed
event.
hands. Yeah, all of those changed hands.
Then on this show, it was the 5-way scramble match for the number one contendership to the Cruiserweight Championship and the ladies trios match. And then Ray making the announcement that on night 2 of Triple Mania in Mexico, the Mega Championship will be defended, but they didn't say against whom.
Gotcha.
So yeah, apparently this got taped all in one day, but they just split it up in a weird way to me.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
Oh yeah. Oh, Ray was doing both. He was wrestling on Raw last night. He wrestled Penta.
Oh yeah, that could be the other reason.
Maybe. I want to see if it says something about why.
Well, maybe they didn't want. Ooh, you know what that could be if they recorded it all in one night. Maybe they didn't want spoiler to get out because it was live when we watched it.
Oh, that's very true. That is very true, Minderz. I mean, if the word got out that Chad Gable was OG El Grande Americano before the match aired, imagine they would riot in the streets.
They would. Well, the ones that were there wouldn't, but everybody else would have.
Right.
But yeah, I wonder if they didn't do that for.
That might have been for spoilers.
And
I love the fact that under stipulations for the ladies trios match, it says Lucha de Relevos Australianos, which means Australian rules tag match.
In Mexico.
In Spanish. Las Toxicas, just to make sure we put a pin on this, Flammer, La Hiedra, and Maravilla.
Okay.
And I believe, which one? One of them was La Hiedra, I believe, is the one that was Mr. Iguana's mixed tag team partner before Lola.
Ah. So little
heat there.
Little heat there.
Yeah. All right. Minderz, I feel like I've monopolized Hoot and Judy time.
That's okay.
All right. So let's go to your Judy, who's becoming a bit of an old faithful these days.
For me. What? My good Judy this week is the one Viperous. Because I will tell you what, that girl can take a beating.
She can go.
She can go. And she beat up Anakin, so that kind of made me smile a little bit.
Yes, she had her first round match was Anakin Murphy. She lost to Mr. Danger in the semifinals.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I thought she went the distance.
Nope, she didn't go the distance.
Where did Lil Sicko wind up? Lil Sicko
he was out first round.
In the first round. That surprised me.
Out first round. Well, not really, because it was against Nino. Yeah, it was against Nino.
Yeah, and then he lost to Takeda. So.
Yep. Thought you weren't giving spoilers tonight.
Well, we're talking Judy. So
okay.
It's
But
germane
not
to the discussion.
only was she in the tournament of survival match and have to face Mr. Danger and Anakin Murphy. And the following night, she came down to the last, I'm gonna say 2. She started out as number 2. For the Cage of Survival match. And she was the last one in there.
Did the winner of that match just kind of jump in and pick the bones at the very end?
Yes, he did.
Okay. So that's why you're saying you're considering it last 2.
Yeah, that's why I'm considering last 2. Because he picked the bones.
Okay, I'm looking at the matches on Cage of Survival show. I didn't realize Busting the Brain wrestled Charles Mason and Joey Janela in a tag.
Yeah. You need to go watch that.
Talk about an odd couple.
And they get along. It's so weird.
So weird.
So weird. Because it was supposed to be Jelly versus Charles. That was what it was originally supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up tagging together.
In a tag match, a title match, no less.
Yeah. There's a whole big story behind. I'll fill you in after the show because I want us to have stuff to talk about tomorrow.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
Okay.
let me get Vipress off the screen there. That is a cool picture.
I love that picture.
That's a good picture. So you don't have that framed somewhere in your studio.
Not yet. That requires printing stuff out and having a
photographer must have been a really good camera person.
Sure you were, Reb. You were nice enough to tell me that she was down there, though. So.
Oh yeah, because you were up on the stage, and I was just walking back from. I think I was getting a drink or checking on the wife, and I saw her over the game table. I was like, well, if she wants a picture without having to deal with a throng of people, I'm going to get her now.
Yeah.
So,
and it took me a whole 2 seconds to get down the stairs and get over there.
Well, no, I didn't tell you. Wait, did I tell you that she was over there when you came down, or did I just tell you to come off the stage for a minute?
No, you said Vipress and pointed, and I was like, okay, I'm going. See you later. Because I got my picture of Vipress and somebody else.
Slade? No, Slade was later.
Slade was later. Bear was later. Maybe it was just Vipress. Oh, I was talking to Gary.
Oh, yeah.
No, Gary was in the ring.
No, Gary had already wrestled.
Had he already
wrestled? Yeah, Gary wrestled first half. Why are we discussing this now?
I don't know.
This is called filling time. On a question.
This is called,
This is what wrestling gumbo means.
Yeah, this is when I slacked off a lot, and I feel bad because I slacked off and left Reb trying to fill in all the blanks this week. And
that's all right. Can we get to Stooge?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. It is time for Stooge of the Week. Minderz.
Are they on Mount Stoogemore?
They are not on Mount Stoogemore. I don't know. I don't even know this Joker's name.
Oh, it's one of those. All right.
It's one of those. Well, Minderz, as you know, I've been glued to the NBA Finals because my Spurs are in it.
Mm-hmm.
Not going great. They won yesterday, which is encouraging, but they're down 2-1 right now.
Was that the Knicks? Yeah, the Knicks and the Spurs.
Knicks and the Spurs, because President, what's his name, showed up at the Garden and got booed out of the building, and then he fell asleep yesterday.
Oh.
But that's as far as we'll go on politics.
Okay.
All right. But anyway, during Game 1 in San Antonio on Wednesday, you know, the name of this show is Jumping the Rail. And it's typically referring to fans that get into, either get into the ringside area or the ring and try to either just mug for a camera or
cause trouble
or something. That is not immune to just professional wrestling. That applies to all sports, including basketball.
I did not hear about this. I'm interested to see what this is.
During, I think it was the fourth quarter, in a very tight game.
Oh,
all the games in this series have been great so far.
Okay.
And this jackass, which I can only imagine what Barkley was saying about him up in the pregame area, because he wasn't on mic on this. So this guy comes out, and I'm gonna put a picture up. Just at first glance, I want you to tell me who you think he looks like, Minderz.
What's Tony doing there?
It is not Tony Khan.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. But he wanted to get a picture with Wemby, Victor Wembanyama, if you're nasty. And number one, Victor is 7'4". You're not getting him in that picture. Look how that phone is angled. He's just getting his face and Wimby's torso.
That's about it. That'd be like me trying to take a picture with you.
It's like you trying to get a picture with Luke Gettemeyer.
That's a big difference.
Or I dare say Lilith Khan.
Yeah, right? I need to get a picture with Lilith.
Yeah.
No, me and Story Denali. There you go.
There you go.
That
Story
one's
Denali.
actually happened. She actually had
works.
to bend her knees and come down to my level a little bit.
At least Big Show sat in a chair.
Yeah, right? And he was still almost taller than me.
Yeah. I can't tell what his shirt's supposed to say. It's clearly something he made up in this hotel room or at home or whatever, because it's a Sharpie on a plain white t-shirt.
It reminds me of the Live Your Truth that Conley used to sell.
Uh-huh. Or the New Guys shirts.
Yeah.
Shout out to the New Guys. We love those guys.
Mm-hmm.
But,
the man is, well, Barry says the man is 7'94".
It seems that way. And he's all legs. He's all arms and legs.
It looks like arms, too, because he's got some really long arms.
But they call him the alien because he looks like an alien.
Okay.
He's a tall, skinny dude. He doesn't have a lot of meat on the bones, like your Shaquille O'Neals or your Patrick Ewings or whatever.
So he's a tall Anakin.
He's a tall Anakin, but he can jump higher.
Okay.
But anyway, not long after this, security rushed the guy, like hauled him off and all that stuff. But everybody on the floor looked confused as hell what was going on.
Well,
there was one guy on the Knicks that I thought was going to punch him in the face.
Okay, but
big, mean-looking backup center.
That looks like Tony, though, correct?
What?
I'm not wrong in thinking that looks like Tony, though, correct?
No, that's specifically why I asked you to just at first glance say who you thought that looked like, because I thought the same thing.
No, you know what? We're wrong. He would have been hugging him.
You would have been hugging him, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, where's the Cesaro one? Do you not have the Cesaro one anymore?
Oh, I don't have Cesaro up anymore. I had to make room for stuff. I had way too many Tony pictures on here.
Sean, we're getting there. We promise. We know we're taking forever today. We're sorry.
So congratulations to this doofus
dumbass
for getting Stooge.
Yeah, congrats. You got Stooge.
Yeah, if he would have done that in 1990, he would be getting stretchered out.
Yeah, he would have been.
Because somebody, and I don't know who, maybe Bill Lambier, maybe Patrick Ewing, would have knocked him on his keister.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd be mopping him up off of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can I say something else?
Sure.
So, Game 3 is at the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
And,
were they like preparing for like riots last night?
It was a shit show. But the thing is, New York has almost as many celebrities in the crowd as the Lakers do.
Right.
But it's been probably a good 10 years since I've watched a Knicks home game.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't watch a lot of basketball unless it's the Bulls or the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
And I have forgotten just how fucking annoying Spike Lee is at Knicks games. Good Lord. I mean, it made my head hurt, Minderz.
It did.
There were wrestling fans that act like Spike does at the basketball game.
Dude, after I watched...
He's standing up, he's yelling at the referees, he's just making a total ass of himself. And
well, you know how much
Reggie Miller hates his guts.
Well, you know how much I love death matches.
I do.
And that was all I watched this weekend.
You watched a lot of death matches.
I did, and my head started to hurt.
Uh-huh.
But it makes it better. It did make it better when I know some of the guys, or like know of the guys, or have met the guys and gals and non-binary pals.
Uh-huh.
But it also makes it hurt a little bit more because you don't want to see them get hurt.
Yeah.
It's so weird. But yet, when it's Tremont, I'm like, he's not bleeding enough yet. Keep going. And that's dumb. Why am I saying that? Anyway, we shall move on. You need to tell me who won on SmackDown. Who do we have for the Final Four now?
All right. So let's see here. This is Queen. That's Queen. Let's go to King.
Okay.
All right. So Oba won the first match.
Right.
Dom won this one. So it's got Oba
Right.
versus Dom. Then we got LA Knight.
Oh, we did get LA Knight. Okay.
And then we got wait, no, we don't. I thought it was LA
No,
Knight.
Balor won.
It was Balor. You're right. And Javon won the other match last
So
night.
only one representative from SmackDown. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, Balor and Javon, though, is going to be really good.
Balor Javon's going to be really good. Like I said, Oba's going to just throw Dominic mercilessly.
Yeah. The only thing I could think of is if somehow Oba would slip on a banana peel.
Maybe.
I mean, because actually, even if we came down to Oba and Javon.
Well, that's a throwback to NXT.
That's a throwback. Yeah, that's a throwback to NXT.
But part of me would love the idea of seeing Oba against Finn.
Yeah. Well, it's a possibility.
Just for the fact that, Oba's a young guy, Finn's a veteran, and it'd be a good learning experience for Oba.
Mm-hmm. But maybe this is how Finn's going to get back into the swing of things more.
Maybe. All right, now Queen of the Ring. So Liv won her match last night.
Okay, so she beat Lynch, Bliss, and Green. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, Bari has a very good point on the guys. All possible final matches are potential bangers. They are.
Yes. Io won her match.
I knew that.
Mm-hmm. I believe Saul won her match because I saw highlights where Saul pinned Lyra. I think you did. I think you did. And then the Bailey, Raquel, JC, Kiana match, I'm not sure if that one's happened yet.
Okay. You're not sure if it's happened yet.
I don't know if it's happening on SmackDown. But let me see something. I'm going to check because... No, not WWW.
I always love it when you argue with your computer.
Uh-huh.
It's fun.
What's the date? It was 6/8 Monday night. Okay. All right. Liv beat Alexa. No, Saul beat Lyra in an Intercontinental title match.
Okay, so they haven't had that one yet.
They haven't had that. Well, then
Sean says Raquel won.
Oh. Just because I'm curious, it's SmackDown. Yes, there it is. That happened this past Friday. So Raquel beat Bailey, JC, and Kiana.
Okay.
So. Yeah, and then Dom beat Braun, Priest, and Trick.
So we don't have all of them though, right?
Huh?
But we still need Flair, Cargill, Ruka, and Acaria, right?
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't have the tournament match last night. Maybe because Flair and Jade weren't there. Maybe.
Well, weren't they still wherever?
They're in France last night, so they're still in Europe. So, I mean, Jade was in Italy for the pay-per-view.
That's right.
Maybe Charlotte wasn't there.
She pinned Kiana, and Julia turned on Kiana.
Oh, okay. It opens door for Julia and Kiana, which could be friggin' good.
Yes. I like that Kiana.
Me too. She has impressed a lot of people since she got to the main roster.
Well, she's also, I feel like she's kind of found her own. Like, she's kind of found a place where she's happy.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. All right. Well, Minderz, we do have a couple of birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
And there's more that I don't have on here because we only do two, but like Aja Smith, the referee, had a birthday today, so shout out to her. And somebody
Hold on, let me double check and make sure. Let me see who else's birthday.
Big Bad Bull Payne has a birthday today.
Oh.
For those that listen to our Jim Fannin interview. Next week's SmackDown is the last tournament match.
Okay,
next week's SmackDown, I mean a week from probably when they're back in the States.
So here's a shout out.
Uh-huh.
We're going to have two. And this is for our indie guys.
Uh-huh.
2 days ago on June 7th, Baracus had a birthday.
Big Baracus.
And today, for all my UWC fans that I used to go run around with, me and the boys, Loki Havoc's birthday's today. We love Loki.
Well, happy birthday to both of them. And
he meant this Friday.
Oh, this coming Friday.
They're supposed to be back this Friday, aren't they?
I believe so. Yeah, because, well, he said next week. That threw me off. Damn it, Sean. I'm kidding. I'm just giving Sean great shit here. All right. Well, anyway, our birthdays that we're going to discuss, we have one in the great beyond Minderz, and that is the great Jim Barnett, former promoter in Georgia.
Nice.
And also, for a while, he was one of Vince's right-hand men in the 80s.
Yeah.
But he's the guy that made Tommy Rich the world heavyweight champion.
Wow.
Also brought professional wrestling to Australia.
Nice.
And Sean, we will mention that too. But anyway, so Jim Barnett, and then also Minderz, more current. Myron Reed, the young goat.
Why did that not come up on mine?
I don't know.
Myron and I are friends on here. I thought we were anyway. Not Myron.
All right, I'm confused. Barry says he sold Crockett to Vince. I thought Crockett sold Crockett to Vince. Barnett sold Georgia to Vince.
There you go.
I don't know. Barry will have to discuss because he may know more than I do.
Oh, I was just following. That's why it didn't pop up. I'm just following his page. We're not actual friends. Okay.
Yeah, Crockett never got sold to Vince. Crockett got sold to Turner.
Yes, okay.
Then Turner sold WCW to Vince. But that had nothing to do with Jim Barnett or Jim Crockett. Or any gyms.
Or any gyms for that matter.
No gyms to be had there. All right. But happy birthday to Myron Reed, as he can appreciate it, because
it was him and the Briscoe brothers who sold GA to Vince. You're right.
Yes. Because Ole sold his shares to the Briscoes, I think, because Ole didn't want to do business with Vince.
Right. I do remember that. I remember that on the Ole Dark Side of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Dark Side of the Ring or something.
Yeah.
Something we watched. Something. Yeah.
Yeah. Ole is a very polarizing guy.
Yeah. He is.
Ari is not a fan of Ole Anderson.
No.
Not his wrestling, just as a person.
Right. Not yet.
No Arn.
No. What the? Did you just break somebody's face?
What?
Well, you busted your head, you dumbass.
Who are you talking to?
Whatever happened at the beginning of SmackDown. There's Jacob, acting like a fool with blood running down his head. Oh, that was March 20th. What the hell? Why is that just now coming up? What the hell?
I don't know. Sean wanted to point out Jess Carr was the referee for Becky's match last night. And then he asked if they're having Jess ref Becky's matches for a reason. I think that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
They're building to something.
They're building to something.
And whatever it is going to be magical. All right. Yeah, Minderz, we are on a record run here. So let's talk a little bit about Raw, just from what I saw.
Danielle, my buddy from GCW, the one that had the KJ Orso sign.
Uh-huh.
She was at Tournament of Survival.
Nice.
Because she had her picture with Anakin.
Hey, it's cool that Anakin's getting some steam in GCW.
Well, if we're going to talk about that, we have to talk about the elephant in the... Well, we kind of talked about it already. With Jordan being pissed.
Yeah. Well, Jordan's on the main roster. She can be discussed here.
Okay. Jordan was pissed.
Hang on. I need to see if I can find the picture that you sent because I want to put that up.
That was awesome.
You sent that to the Hoots and Judy's thread, correct?
I did. If I find it faster, I will send it to you individually. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. Okay.
Aha.
What in the world? Oh, Stacy. Okay. I just saw the picture of Stacy.
Oh, yeah.
From this weekend.
She was very resourceful.
I saw that. Okay, here it is. I found it.
I got it.
You got it? Okay. He will not be doing this again.
So, remember how we discussed maybe Gresham would just go the entire tournament without doing anything fuckery and just winning a deathmatch tournament with wrestling alone?
Did you hear who his... Yeah, but did you realize who his first competitor was? Yeah!
Yeah! That's a no-go there.
That's a no-go. Takeda was his first opponent.
Yeah. I mean,
it was so funny though that first time that light bulb hit him though. You could just tell he was like, "Oh, I forgot how much this hurts." Because apparently he used to do death matches back in the day. Like before he became more popular. Yeah.
It made me think of when Ron Burgundy jumped in the bear pit at the end of Anchorman, and as soon as he did, he says, "I immediately regret this decision."
Yeah, you could kind of tell that Gresham... I'll wait till you watch that.
Because he has text in his head, by the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Jordan was not happy. I don't know who to cuss out, you or him.
Yeah, because this is Brett Lauderdale posted this.
Yeah, well, it was Jordan posting it to
she
Brett
posted
Lauderdale.
The thing, but yeah, Brett is the Brett in the in the conversation.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I forgot I had a supplemental Hoot Minderz, and I forgot to mention him.
Oh, go ahead.
Juice Robinson.
No.
On Collision. Because he used a word in a promo, and I'm going to attempt to pronounce it.
Here we go.
Well, there's the quote. And I'm just glad the big word is the last word. So he says, "David Finley, I swear if you ever come after me again with your daddy's little wooden sex toy, I'm going to take it and I'm going to whittle it down so thin that it's going to fit right up your urethra."
Yeah.
That's right. Then I'm going to take Clark's Strike Anywhere match and I'm going to light the tip and watch it burn all the way up your urinary tract. He says track. It's really tract.
Yeah, well.
So that way, every time
you gets it for the $50 word that he uses at the end of
true. He finishes, so that way, every time you take a piss from here on out, it's going to feel like you got herpagenocephalitis. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, close enough.
And guess what, you son of a bitch? There's no cure to herpagenocephalitis. I feel like he poured over a medical journal looking for the biggest, most ridiculous word he could find. And then reverse engineered the promo to work it in.
Right? Yeah.
Can you hear the clickety clack of the keyboard? Because this has proper keyboard buttons on it.
No, I don't hear it at all.
Okay, good. It sounds like I was typing on an old typewriter or something.
What else we got to talk about? So.
All right, so we're talking Raw here. So.
And the only thing I watched was Obafemi. So.
Right. Well, Penta had a match with Ray for the IC title.
Penta Mysterio, retained, I'm assuming.
Mysterio, not Phoenix.
Well, yeah.
But Penta retained. After the match, Rusev and Paige came out, and beat them both up. And Dragon Lee came out to help out, and he got beat down too. Rusev took Mysterio's mask off.
Oh shit!
And he was holding it up like a trophy. And then out of nowhere, Minderz, Chad Gable came out.
Oh!
He laid out both guys.
Shit!
And then he gave Ray back his mask. So he's earned the respect of the luchadors.
Oh, shit. Dude, Rusev and Chad Gable.
Yes, please.
Oh, and apparently, before we forget, I know we're on Raw.
Hang on.
But
Sean,
apparently
have a
we
suggestion?
Yeah, we need to talk TNA for just a minute.
Okay. I'm
'Cause
always
I
down for
guess
talking TNA.
Macklin got released.
I heard that. And Myla Grace
Yeah,
got
Myla
released.
Grace got released.
I imagine Macklin was on his way out anyway. I think they wanted to put a pin on that Santana story on his way out.
Right. Well, and he might have wanted to get his actual match with Santana since
he had the seizure or the concussion.
No, he just got knocked the fuck out.
Right.
But
And
yeah.
I'm sure there was a concussion, but
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was a concussion in there.
Yeah, they wanted to let him go out on his terms.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Macklin.
Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
At very least Ring of Honor because Deanna's there.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that means we're going to get more of him in Maple Leaf Pro too.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Myla Grace. Who is Myla Grace?
Myla Grace is one of the knockouts.
Okay.
I know that's helpful.
Nope, not really, but go ahead.
It's not really helpful to me, especially the fact that the M button is completely worn away on this keyboard, so I had to look for it as I'm looking her up. She is Irish.
Okay.
She wrestled for Over the Top Wrestling in Ireland. She still does. She's the reigning OTT Women's Champion along with Wrestling TNA.
Did you see Kylie Ray?
I did.
Is wrestling the Independents over there now?
I did see that. Just a little about Myla.
Oh, yes.
She made her TNA debut on the pre-show of Against All Odds on June 6, 2025. So about a year. So she had a year deal. That's fine.
Yeah.
Where she teamed up with Zaya Brookside and Harley Hudson against the Elegance brand.
Oh, okay. I remember her now.
At No Surrender in 2026, she competed in the Knockouts Battle Royal for a Knockouts title shot that was won by Jody Threat. And then in June this year, she was granted her release. So probably one of those things that either she wanted to do more in Ireland or they just didn't have anything for her after her contract was coming up.
And then Sean also said
no hate there.
Santana will leave for WWE once his contract expires.
Do you have intelligence on that, Sean, or are you just speculating?
We shall see.
We shall see. He's awful confident about when he puts these things in the comment thread.
Hey, confidence is how you get things over.
I'm not complaining about the confidence, but he's so certain about everything. It's like you'd think he's like Dave Meltzer in a burner account or something.
Oh, jeez.
If we didn't know Sean, I would wonder. Hey,
where's
our guy's not here.
Where's our Bret Hart?
Where's Jumpin' Jeff Farmer at?
He says he's speculating.
He's speculating.
Speculating. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm the grammar. I'm the spelling police.
You're the spelling police.
I'm kind of a dick that way. I'm a dick that way. I was in the B in 7th grade, so.
But yeah, actually,
whether or not I could read at a 6th grade level in 1st grade is beside the point.
I think I did meet. I think I did meet Jumping Jim this past weekend. By the way,
Jumping Jeff Farmer.
Sorry, Jeff and Jim. Whatever. Bret Hart.
We were talking about Crockett and Barnett, so we had Jim on the brain.
Yeah. But I believe I might have met him this weekend.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Was he wearing pink?
No, he was not.
Did he make known to you that that's who he was, or
not in so many ways? Kind of said he listened to the podcast, and then I said, "Oh," he's like, "Yeah, I was having fun last week," and I was like, "Brett?" And he just kind of walked away and didn't really say anything. So I don't know.
Kayfabe, Minderz, kayfabe.
Well, that would have been fine. I would have still played it off. I just
Jumping Jeff Farmer.
Yeah.
All right. Also happening on well, talk about the 4-way match in the King of the Ring tournament. It was Seth, Javon, Talatonga, and
Starks.
Ricky Saints.
Or Saints. Well, sorry, Saints.
Long story short, the Vision screwed Rollins.
Shocker.
Breaker interfered. Sort of theory, by the way. There was a hot second where I thought Ricky was taking this.
I think I even picked Ricky.
Because he hit that swinging DDT, and he was before he could go for a pin. Then Javon hit the OG cutter and got the pin.
Who'd he pin?
Saints.
Interesting.
Tonga got put through the table on the floor, so he wasn't a factor in the finish.
Nah, I don't really care. I don't really care about
Tonga
the
is one of those guys I cared more about in New Japan than I do on the main roster.
I don't really care about the MFTs. I really don't care. I like saying their names, but that's about it.
It looks like Jacob and the Usos are still not on the same page.
Nah. Fightful said that Myla Grace may eventually end up in AEW or WWE.
That could be. Hey, you never know. Maybe she got released from TNA so she could get the open door to go to NXT.
Yeah. I feel like that's what a lot of them do.
It seems like TNA is becoming a bit of a feeder system.
Yeah.
Kind of how ECW was back in the day.
Which is not bad at all.
No. They're getting a lot of experience on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They're learning how to do pay-per-views. They're learning how to work in that system before they even get to NXT.
But then you still have your pure TNA guys.
Of course.
Which I like.
Your Kazarians, your Santanas, your...
Yeah.
All those guys. I would have said Macklin, but he got released.
Ooh, did I tell you Sugars is out of Dark State?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Because he lost to Tony D, right?
Yep.
And then got beat up?
Yep. They kicked him out.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's causing problems.
Yeah, he's a little shit stirrer, too.
Yeah. Him and
he doesn't know how to put both arms into his sweatshirt.
Yeah, that's true.
Sean may be able to answer this for me. Isn't there an NXT like PLE coming up soon?
June 27th, the Great American Bash.
Okay, so we got a couple weeks before we got to make picks on that.
Do you realize how much shit's going down June 27th?
Run it down, Minderz.
I can't even think. I know we have
NXT.
There's
going to be a AAA show.
I think there's a WWE show.
They wouldn't have it.
I think that's the Night of Champions is 28th.
Okay, that's different. That's not the same day. Because Night of Champions is in Saudi, right?
I don't think so.
We're supposed to be?
I don't think so.
As long as the stadium ain't blowed up yet. Sean pointing out tonight, Kendall Gray and Kalani Jordan have a number one contenders match to face Loa at the Bash on the 28th.
Yeah.
I'll take either one of those two against Loa.
Night of Champions. Yeah, it is in Saudi. June 27th.
So it's going to be in the afternoon. And the next season will be the evening.
Mm-hmm. Okay, June 28th is Sunday.
Again, assuming that the stadium is not blowed up.
Right.
Not trying to put anything in the universe, but, it's fucked up times out there these days.
It is. You couldn't pay me enough to go to that part of the world right now.
Yeah. Sean's reminding, Night of Champions is on the 27th.
Got it.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be if it's Saudi, it's probably going to start at maybe noon or 1.
Yep.
Our time.
Yep.
And probably the Bash is going to be 7, if I had to guess.
Probably 6, if it's on a Sunday.
And Tony has Collision going opposite.
Yes. And then I think there's GCW that weekend. I'm pretty sure there's GCW that weekend.
I think you are right.
Is it America's Most Wanted?
I think so, yeah. What show is it?
Yeah, America's Most Wanted. That's Leo. That's Leo Rush and Shotzi.
Oh, wow. That'd be weird.
I'm excited.
June 28th is Great American Bash, Forbidden Door, and Slammiversary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's a day.
And then
I think my computer just threw up having to play all this stuff.
And
the Night of Champions is on the Saturday.
And there's also GCW in Los Angeles, which means it's at the UCC.
And we're not going to be home on the 27th. We're busy.
So,
but we got to watch all that shit on the 28th.
Are you ready?
Actually, I'll have the Monday also.
I'm going through this card, whether you let me or not.
Which show?
America's Most Wanted. Yeah.
Okay.
Leo Rush versus Shotzi.
Yep. Sean, we got it, buddy. Thank you.
Got it. Atticus versus Hook.
Yes, I remember seeing that one. I was a little surprised that Hook is working GCW.
Cowboy Way versus KJ and Stackhouse.
Interesting.
Bust in the Brain versus Butcher and the Blade.
That just sounds confusing.
Right?
Can we go back to YDMP for one night?
Nutella versus Haley J.
Go Haley.
Desperados versus Venga Horus.
What?
Well,
Venga Forest?
Vengahorus.
Okay, so that's Vengador and Rey Horus.
Yes. Okay, Venga Horus.
So Lucha Goodness. And that
Lucha Goodness there. And then Gage versus Starboy.
Oh, poor Starboy. He's going to die. Show up on Evolve, scarred up from head to toe.
Or still bleeding.
Or still bleeding.
Two.
I'm assuming
Are you
Desperados
shitting me?
is going to be Gringo and Arias, right?
Oh, I'm assuming. Yeah, so I'm kind of glad we're not going to the show on the 20th now in Indianapolis.
Run it down.
Well, first of all, who would be the two people I would not want to see work together? Like, against
Jelly?
each other? No. Two people I like that I would not want to see fight each other.
Tremont and Dr. Redacted.
Close. Dr. Redacted and Viperous.
Oh yeah. You'd be weeping.
Vandal 48 and Violence is Forever.
That's gonna be fun.
Nutella and Priscilla.
Okay.
Shotzi and Gringo.
That could be interesting.
Very. And then also appearing, so we don't have matches yet, Calvin Tankman is coming back.
Yeah, well, he's an indie guy, so.
And Marcus.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed. Some of my people are going to be there, and I'm not going to be there, but I just can't. I can't. But yeah, so there's that. We're going to have a lot of wrestling to watch that weekend.
A lot of wrestling.
A lot of wrestling.
Sean also has another one. Naraku and Mason Rook face each other to see who faces Tony D at the Bash. Naraku is evil.
Yes.
And Mason Rook is a big, doughy fella from the UK who's impressive.
That has been catching a whole bunch of shit, apparently.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
Because he looks like Gunther did 5 years ago?
Yeah, exactly. He looks exactly like Gunther did when he was Walter. So I don't get it. I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, you know what Big E says about that.
What does Dickie say about that?
No. Big E.
Oh, big meaty men slapping meat?
You want your 5-star matches? You want your 30-minute classics? Not me. Big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat. Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Well, Minderz, for having little to talk about, we've already gone almost an hour and a half. I'm pretty impressed.
That's because we're really good at bullshitting.
We really are. And we can hold our audience.
We try anyway.
Yes. But
well, they're used to us bullshitting, so.
Yes. All right. At the risk of losing you. You're still there.
Woohoo!
Minderz, I have a question for you.
What, Emil?
Are you ready for the main event?
All right, it is time for Top 10 Tuesday.
Before we get there, Sean had another. Who wins Queen of the Ring? We don't know. We got some time to figure it out.
Tentative answer for me is Raquel Rodriguez.
Tentative answer for me is Soul.
I'll say Raquel over Liv in the finals, then Raquel over Liv for the title.
Okay.
I'm just putting that out there. All right, top 10 Tuesday, Minderz.
Top 10 Tuesday.
I told you yesterday I was still thinking about what we were going to do this time, and between the two of us, we put our heads together and we came up with something that is kind of relevant because,
hurt.
yeah, I know it's kind of, but
Still have a
you know, Lucha Libre is on everybody's mind this past few weeks.
It is, and that's kind of why I threw this idea out there.
Yeah. Now, so I'm not an expert on Lucha Libre. I'll admit it.
Neither am I. But
I know some.
I watched a lot of Lucha Underground, though.
Most of my Lucha Libre knowledge came from WCW, to be honest with you.
Well, that makes sense because that's where that's where the country was introduced to it, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Paulie did a little bit with ECW with Ray and Conan and Hoovy and all them, but yeah,
Super
WCW
Crazy.
was a bigger platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking more like 95 ECW before Crazy was there. But anyway, so our topic today is greatest luchadors. And
as best as we can.
Yeah. Now the ranking, my top 3 I think are kind of obvious.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of them are just.
Well, I know who I think your number 1 is, because I kind of just gave you this and then you ran with it.
But the 4 through 10 spots, they are interchangeable. It could be anywhere.
So don't knock us for having them.
Yeah, it's just opinions. I mean.
Yeah, Sean, that's what he's saying. He's saying
Raquel beats Liv for the title, for the crown, then she beats Liv for the title.
Yes.
In the
establishes her dominance as the main.
Or she's just at a Judgment Day.
Yeah, that too.
Anyway, we'll talk more about that as it happens.
As we get closer.
All right. So, starting at number 10. And
yeah, get your R's ready.
I'm very curious if AJ is listening to this because he knows way more about Lucha than I do with Lucha Underground and all that stuff. But number 10 for me, I'm going Octagon.
I think he'd agree with you.
Now we've seen Octagon Jr. recently.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't think it's named Octagon Jr., but okay.
No, this is Octagon who was in the match at Worlds Collide with Eddie and Art Barr and Hijo del Santo.
Okay.
Sean, just to get this out of the way, and then we are moving on. He says, "Who helps Raquel beat Liv?" Raquel doesn't need help beating Liv.
She doesn't need help.
I think she went straight up.
Yeah.
Roxy might get involved, but I hope not. All right, number 9. And again, I remind everybody, 4 through 10 is interchangeable.
Yes.
Because I think people might be pissed at me for how low I have this guy. Or the next few guys. Perro Aguayo.
Oh, wow.
The legend, the ageless Perro Aguayo.
Mm-hmm.
With the furry boots.
Furry boots.
On that Worlds Collide show, he wrestled, I think it was Conan in the cage.
Yeah, it was Conan.
Conan.
Conan. Sean, we're done.
We'll talk about it when it happens.
Wait till next week.
Yes. Hey, we're holding the audience until next week. We'll give them a reason to come back.
Maybe.
But Perro, an absolute legend in Lucha Libre.
Yes. Absolute legend.
One of my favorites. He's not a handsome man.
No.
He looked old then.
Yeah. And he was young then. And he looked old then. Yes.
But not the flashy, flippy luchador. He's just nuts.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is going to get me in trouble with you, Minderz.
Okay. Really?
I got Eddie at 8. I think of Eddie more outside, post Lucha, like WCW through the rest of his run. And also, I want to point out,
that shocks me. You spelled it wrong.
No. I spelled it how they spelled it in AAA.
Right, I know.
That's his luchador spelling. He was Eddie with an IE when he was at WCW.
I'm just surprised.
Well,
I really thought he'd be in your top 3, honestly.
Eddie is in my top 3 just in general wrestlers, period.
Right.
But as far as pure Lucha Libre goes, and like I said, these guys are all interchangeable from 10 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
So Eddie could have just as easily been number 4 as number 8.
Yeah.
I said, it's just finding a spot just to talk about some of these guys. But yeah, you know how I feel about Eddie Guerrero. It pained me to put him at number 8.
I'm
My
waiting
heart
for Art
hurts.
Barr to be on here somewhere.
Art Barr is not on here. I stuck mainly
So
with the
disappointed.
no. I stuck mainly with the Latino wrestlers on this one.
Okay.
Well, you asked me if Dean Malenko was on this list. Dean's not a luchador.
No,
He's a
but
cruiserweight.
he wrestled under a mask.
As Cyclope in disguise to screw over Jericho. By that token, El Gran Luchador is a luchador, and that's Kurt Angle under a mask in 2004.
That's true.
Who screwed over Eddie Guerrero.
Right.
Yes. All right, number 7. Speaking of Eddie Guerrero, Gory Guerrero.
Gory!
And,
Man, you're going back in the day.
he could have just as easily been number 2 on this list, Minderz.
Oh, yeah. Any of the Guerreros, really.
I wanted to represent as many as the old timers as I could. I mean, there's a lot of guys on here that we've seen from WCW or even after WCW. But
I'm going to see how many of them that I think you missed.
I would love to hear you tell me something that I missed after we're done with this list.
Okay. Like some of the ones that were really big, like back in the Lucha Underground days.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I didn't really dig into Lucha Underground much outside of a couple guys.
Okay.
But with Gory, though, he was mainly known for teaming with and feuding with El Santo.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, his legacy is Chavo Jr. and Mondo and Hector and Eddie and Chavo Jr. and I guess by some degree Vicky.
By some degree.
Small degree. But so Gory I got number 7. I had to put Gory ahead of Eddie. Just for legacy.
I understand that.
And I think Eddie would agree with that.
Yeah, I think he would.
If he was around to see this list, he would insist that Gory be ahead of him.
Because he'd be watching.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'd get him on here. I'm sure we'd have the budget.
We'd try.
We'd have 87 sponsors for that episode.
Yeah.
All right, number 6. Conan.
I wondered where he was going to be at.
Conan's another guy that I could have very easily gone top 5.
Yes.
Because in AAA, he was the Mexican Hulk Hogan in the early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He was the guy for a long time. And then he's the one that brought Ray and Psychosis and Hoovy to Paulie in ECW in 95.
Right.
And then he brought all those guys to WCW with him.
Yeah.
And if you watch Conan's Lucha stuff, it's a very different Conan than K-Dog and Lucha Conan is one of my favorite wrestlers.
I could see that.
I wasn't big on K-Dog with the rap and all that stuff and the 2 moves. He did the rolling clothesline and the Tequila Sunrise. That's about it.
The trying too hard to be something he really wasn't.
I kind of checked out when he joined the Wolfpack.
Yeah, exactly.
I was okay with Conan and originally in the NWO because he was still doing all the Conan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he got with Nash and Luger, I guess they taught him less is more.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Remind me to send you a link that Dickie sent me when we were talking about the Hack Nash match on the Extreme F Review when you were out of town.
Oh, okay.
He sent me a shoot interview Kevin Nash did in Johnny Gargano's dad's restaurant while eating ravioli.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, but it's something.
I bet it's something.
All right, we are to our top 5, Minderz.
Okay.
And we're going with the most recent luchador on this list. And again, there's going to be people that, how's he not in the top 2? But it's Mystico. And I'm sorry I don't have his music to play in the background while we talk about him.
That's fine.
He's in MLW. He's doing AEW, CMLL.
I like him better not in AEW.
I like him better just purely in AAA. Like, I wasn't even a big fan of his in WWE.
Or even CMLL. I would be fine with that too. Anything that's
pure Lucha Libre.
Pure Lucha, I would be fine with it. Yeah.
Insane athlete.
Yeah.
Crazy athlete.
Oh, yeah.
First guy I ever saw do a head scissors and land on his feet. But just the American style didn't suit him.
Yeah.
At least with MLW, he's getting to do the lucha stuff. He's wrestling that cruiserweight style. I'm sorry, the middleweight style, and
Oh.
working with a lot of luchadors and Kushida, who can do the lucha stuff too.
Right.
All right, we're going to number 4 and another legend, Minderz, from before our time.
Of course.
The Blue Demon.
Ah,
Look at that guy.
yes.
Look at the lips on that guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up with his lips?
You got the big schnoz. It looks like Dick Beyer, the Mexican version. You Destroyer fans will get that joke.
Wow.
I forgot that Dick Beyer had passed away like 10 years ago because
Mhm.
he's very, very old. And I
Mhm.
actually was going to look him up to see if I get him on the pod like a year ago. And I was like, oh, crap, he died. Because he would have been fun because he trained Rotundo. He's from Syracuse.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, but Blue Demon's son, Blue Demon Jr., was the second in that hair versus mask match on World Rules Collide.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that gave Art Bar the pile driver.
Yep, I remember.
Man, that was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 3, Minderz. And this is another one that I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, how is he not number 1?
Trace.
Yeah, this top 3 I had set.
Okay.
Now, once you get past number 4, I had this in mind anyway. This was going to be my top 3.
Okay.
All right, so number 3, I'm going Rey Mysterio Jr.
Okay.
The super duper Nino, as Joel Gertner called him.
Oh, Joel.
Yes. And when I was trying to find a match for the Extreme Wrestling review for this week, I almost went with one of his matches from ECW with Juventud.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought, no, I think the one that we decided on needs to be discussed.
Yes.
Especially considering what we're discussing
now
for our Patreon exclusive on Thursday.
Yes. What are we doing Thursday?
Cheap plug on coming on up on our Patreon. It's not going to be live. It's going to be pre-taped, but you, me, and Kid Riot are going to be discussing the El Grande versus El Grande match. We're going to do a live. We're going to do a watch along since it's on YouTube.
I totally forgot about that.
Kid had a great point. He said, "Yeah, let's do it soon, so before everybody else just runs it in the ground."
Right.
So we're going to do it on this Thursday. It'll drop Thursday evening.
Okay.
But it will not be live. So just keep an eye out on the $5 tier on our Patreon, JTR Podcast Network.
It'll be so fun.
It will be there. On the Hoots and Judy's tier, if you're so inclined. Eventually, we're going to come up with something to put on a $10 Super Hoot tier, but
we got to figure that out.
All right, number 2. I know we talked about Roddy Piper, Minderz, and his affinity for avoiding doing the JOB.
Mm-hmm.
The inventor of the no JOB, or I should say no YOB, Mr. No Yob, Mil Mascaris.
Yes.
The man of 1,000 masks. A lot of people say the greatest masked wrestler of all time.
Okay. I guess.
He and our number 1 could be 1 and 1A.
1 and 1A.
Yeah. I mean, they're both very similar. Mascaris, not only was he a great wrestler, he was also in like soap operas and movies in Mexico.
He was Hulk Hogan.
He was Hulk Hogan before Conan was Hulk Hogan in Mexico.
He was Rock. Maybe we should go with he was The Rock. With all the movies The Rock's been in.
Yeah, I mean, The Rock's movies are better than Hogan's movies, but
definitely.
Although Three Ninjas Hiding in a Mega Mountain does have its merits. I mean, it's got Lonnie Anderson and Jim Varney in it.
You mean it's not John Cena? What are you talking about?
No, it's not John Cena. But no, Mil Mascaris, yeah, he was a marquee superstar in Mexico in his day. As was the guy who's our number 1, Minderz.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, him and Mascaris could be 1 and 1A, but my number 1, I'm going with El Santo.
I mean, how can you not?
You talk to people down in Mexico nowadays and say Lucha Libre, and there's a better than average chance that the first name they mention is El Santo.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
El Santo was the Babe Ruth of Lucha Libre.
Yeah. The Silver Masked Man.
That's just a cool pose, too, with the cape and the mask. and the
He
hand.
looks cool.
And when we talked about Gory Guerrero, they were a team, and then they were rivals for most of their careers together. Santo, I think he may have made records along with movies and all that.
Really?
He was a cinema star, but I think he also may have done music. Also, I'm curious. I want to look that up.
Starring in dozens of movies, comic books that cemented his mask as a global symbol of lucha libre.
Yeah, and it was such a simple mask, just silver.
Yeah, because he was known as the Silver Masked Man.
Mm-hmm. The folk hero, the symbol of justice for the common man through his appearances in luchador films and comic books. Yep. Yes. Are you on Wikipedia too?
No, I'm on Google. Made his debut in 1942.
Yeah. He starred or co-starred in at least 53 movies between 1958 and 1982.
Crap. That's a lot.
Santo was said to have popularized professional wrestling in Mexico just as Ricky Dozan did in Japan, who's buried in his silver mask in one of the biggest funerals in Mexico. CMLL honors him with the annual Leyenda de Plata, which is the Silver Legend tournament. And WWE put him in their legacy wing of the Hall of Fame in 2018. I'm telling you, El Santo, he's making a case to me for Hall of Fame at some point.
He'll probably end up in the
JTR Hall of Fame.
You mean for ours? Okay.
Yeah. Man, he wrestled from 43 to like 82, I want to say. Yeah, he feuded with Blue Demon, feuded with Gory. Mainly wrestled with EMLL.
What?
I
was going to say, who didn't he feud with?
Well, yeah. He retired in 82.
Okay. So we would have been, you would have been being born.
I was, in August of 82, I was a year old.
In August of 82.
Actually, hang on. The first of three events took place on the 22nd of August, 1982. I was 7 days shy of my first birthday.
You were 7 days shy of your first birthday.
Yeah, I was still 11 months.
I was going to be
days old.
I was like 18 months.
Uh-huh.
Because I would have still been 1, but I've been turning 2 that December.
Yeah. His farewell tour was announced for August and September of 82. The first of three events took place on 22nd of August in 82 at Le Palacio de los Deportes in Mexico City. Sports Palace, if you don't speak the language, Minderz. On that night, did I just hombre explain you?
Yeah, you kind of did.
I'm sorry. I feel like a douche.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. What do I know?
Yeah. Well, on that night, on the 22nd of August, Santo teamed up with El Solitario to take on Villano 3, Minderz, and Rocambole, a match that naturally saw the Legends win. And on the Sunday, he appeared at Arena Mexico, teamed with Gran Hamada from Japan to beat Villano 1 and Scorpio. A lot of Villanos in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
At least 5.
Yeah.
Santo's last match was on September 12th, 82, which was my grandmother's 49th birthday.
Oh, wow.
This match was a week before his 65th birthday. And he teamed with Gory Guerrero, who came out of retirement, to reform La Pareja Atomica. Atomic Team, I think it means, if my Spanish isn't too rusty. And they teamed up with Huracan Ramirez and El Solitario. And it was an 8-man tag against Perro Aguayo, El Sino, Negro Navarro, and El Tejano. Not surprising, Santo got the win.
Right.
Then retired a hero.
Exactly.
And this was also how the tour where they introduced El Hijo del Santo.
Oh, there you go.
Film career. Yeah. And then, all kinds of stuff. Oh, I want to go into his passing here. Just over a year after he retired, I'm just going to read this. In late January 84, El Santo was a guest on Contrapunto, a Mexican television program. I believe that means counterpoint. And
I was going to say, I think that was what that was.
Yeah. And without warning, removed his mask just enough to expose his face, in effect bidding his fans goodbye.
Oh.
So he had never shown his face before.
Well,
it is the only documented case of Santo removing his mask in public. Then he died at a hospital from a heart attack on the 5th of February just a week after that Contrapunto appearance. Kind of reminds me of Ultimate Warrior when he went to the Hall of Fame and then the next night was on Raw.
Yeah. And then was gone.
Yeah. In accordance with his wishes, he was buried wearing his famous silver mask. Around 10,000 people, including Blue Demon and Mil Mascaras, attended his funeral, which was among the largest in the history of Mexico. He was entombed at a crypt in Mausoleos del Angel Cemetery in Mexico City. It reportedly took hours for Santos' coffin to make it from the funeral home parlor into the hearse. Just into the hearse.
Yeah, just in the hearse.
There is a statue of El Santo in his hometown of Tulancingo. And then it just goes into some more. In the 90s, one of his 25 grandchildren made his professional debut as El Nieto del Santo, which is his grandson of Santo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know this. El Hijo del Santo took legal action to prevent this. He kind of Ric Flaired him. Because he owns all El Santo rights when it comes to wrestling, presumably because he himself was planning on letting one of his own sons use the El Nieto del Santo name. Okay. Well,
How
about Un Nieto del Santo?
Yeah.
These days, the grandson of El Santo works as Axel, A-X-X-E-L, and only uses El Nieto del Santo as an unofficial nickname to avoid any legal issues. He uses the same trademark mask cape and trunk design as El Santo, but has incorporated black trim and knee pads, presumably not to infringe on the legal rights of El Hijo del Santo. In August 2012, a court ruled in favor of Axel, allowing him to again begin working as El Nieto del Santo. And then another one of El Santo's grandchildren started as El Santo Jr. All kinds of information in here.
I can see that.
I feel like I've went longer than I usually do on one of these top 10s on one specific person.
Yeah, you kind of have. It's okay.
I'm sorry. Can I just say, can we just make this his Hall of Fame?
Yeah, there you go. Well, I was going to say, I'm going to now touch on some of the more recent ones.
Please do. And hang on, real quick. I'm going to make sure I don't lose you here because I'm switching over to the other screen. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So one of the ones that you didn't mention that I think need to be brought up, King Cuerno. He was big.
King Cuerno.
Santos. He was one of the original AAA stars to sign with Lucha Underground. And then he had two very memorable feuds. And if AJ was in the chat, he would tell us exactly who they were.
I remember the feud he had with, was it Drago, the guy with the blue tongue?
Yes, because Drago is another one I was going to mention because I really enjoyed Drago.
I'm not going to argue with how good these guys are that you're mentioning, but it's just, do they warrant top 10 status?
Well, the only thing is that all of their stuff is a mixture. Like, the guys that you had, they were legit.
They're pure lucha.
Pure lucha. Where these guys now have taken what lucha is and intertwine some of the
style, the American
the strong style, the American style, the
British style, the world sports style,
yeah. King Cuerno.
King Cuerno might be my favorite Lucha Underground guy, though. Full disclosure, I love the gimmick. I love the character. I love the dive that he would do. The something about an arrow, I think is what they called it.
Oh wow, AJ's here.
Oh wow. He heard Lucha and came running.
He heard Lucha Underground and came running.
Mil Muertes and Drago were his most memorable feuds.
Yep. That was... Well, actually, they also had Mundo. Johnny Mundo.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Lucha.
Oh, Phoenix, because him and Cuerno had a brief feud over the Gift of the Gods title. Yes.
I almost put Pentagon Jr. on here.
I was going to say, actually, I have Pentagon Dark because that was when he was the big
Same
heel.
guy. It's the
whatever.
But I'm sorry, I don't mean to be flippant, but honestly, I almost forgot
so many names.
I almost forgot to put Conan on this. If I hadn't put Conan on, I might have had Pentagon, and then I would have gotten roasted for not having Conan on this list.
Yeah. Because Mil Muertes was another one of the big Lucha Underground guys. Prince Puma. I know. Hey, we liked him when he was Prince Puma.
We liked him before he got to AEW.
I liked him before he was at TNA or at NXT. Actually, I liked him more. I liked him more at Lucha Underground. And I ain't gonna talk about her. I don't like her.
Sexy Star.
Yep. They had
Minderz.
Cage. Yeah, look at you.
That's me and
Smart ass.
Ricochet.
I see that.
When he had hair
Yeah.
and no tattoos.
Brian Cage.
I don't know if
I don't really
count him as a
consider him
luchador,
Lucha at all, but he was
He's a
the
stud.
machine.
but not a luchador.
Evilise,
But I like that Evilise.
when she's not causing problems.
True.
Jack Evans.
Again, I don't know if I call him a luchador. He's a flyer.
Like I said, this is a lot of because I mean he was in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, he was in Ring of Honor.
Mhm. He did a
He's
lot
a
of
high
work in
flyer.
Mexico.
Yeah.
AJ has a point. How many of these luchadors on the list had a spooky throne overlooking the ring when he was champion? Because Mil Muertes did.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sure
I'm not
did.
knocking the set design in Lucha Underground.
Oh, so good. And Helico? I wish you could have seen him, and I wish you would watch him in Lucha Underground.
Oh no, I know how good he was before he went to AEW.
Oh, he's so good.
I'm just it's the definition of luchador. I think everybody has their own. Mine tends to focus more on the Latino wrestlers as
Right.
luchadors.
Son of Havoc.
Matt Cross.
Mhm.
Again, flyer, kind of like how Ricochet is.
Mm-hmm. And then Drago.
Hmm.
The Mac.
Willie Mack.
Willie Mac.
Okay, same thing. Not really a luchador, but
Pentagon Jr.
okay. He could have theoretically made the list.
Phoenix.
I'm
They
torn.
actually had Phoenix higher than Pentagon on here.
I was going to say, what's the general consensus on Phoenix and Pentagon? Who was better than who in Lucha?
Lucha Underground, Phoenix was the face. Penta was the
Right,
heel.
he was the heel. Yeah.
So, but I preferred Penta even in Lucha Underground because one of my favorite was when him and Vampiro.
Yeah, Vampiro's another guy that almost made the list.
Did he?
Vampiro almost made it.
And then, like I said earlier, Prince Puma and Johnny Mundo. But again, those guys, I would have said Hoovy, but that whole running naked in
Hoovy could have.
But that whole running naked in Australia and taking out 3 cops kind of killed that one.
I almost made a supplemental list, Minderz, of luchadors in WCW.
I was going to say, you had Hoovy, you had Psychosis, you had...
Well, hang on. They had... Do you want to run this down? Because I thought about saving this for next month, but I kind of feel like we need to just run it down here.
Okay.
All right. So I've got a lot of lists on this one note. Scroll. There we go. All right. Luchadors in WCW. And again, this is not in any order. I just have them. I hadn't had time to rank them yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rey Mysterio Jr.
Right.
Given.
Yep.
Then Juventud Guerrera.
Yep.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yep.
Conan.
La
Parca.
Yes.
Vampiro.
Yeah. El Dandy!
Psychosis.
Did you add El Dandy?
El Dandy's on there.
Okay.
Then the only non-Mexican, well, I'm sorry, Vampiro's Canadian, but the only other non-Mexican luchador on here is Ultimo Dragon, because he trained in Mexico with Skida and Torioman. And then as a unit, I got Los Villanos, because where there was one, there was always at least 2 others.
Right. It's a pretty good list.
Yeah, and again, that's not even in order. I mean, Ray would be number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably have Eddie number 2, Hoovy number 3.
Yeah.
And then probably
I might have had Psychosis up there kind of high too.
Psycho's top 5.
Okay.
I think my top 5 would be Ray, Hoovy, Eddie. I'm sorry, Ray, Eddie, Hoovy, Conan, Psychosis.
Psychosis.
Then you get La Parca. Then you get Dragon, Vampiro, El Dandy, then the Villanos, number 10. If I had to do it top of my head.
Barry, Silver King was number 1 in our top 10. Or is he talking a different Silver King?
Silver King's a different guy.
Oh, my bad.
He was in WCW.
Ah.
He also played Ramses in Nacho Libre.
Hmm.
But Silver King was the guy with no mask that came to the ring with the cowboy hat in WCW. Unfortunately, Silver King did die in the ring a few years ago.
Oh.
Yeah. Super Colo was one of my favorites, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Don't you say Lismark Jr. He was just a jabroni.
Oh, wait.
Oh, AJ has a chapter.
Yeah, I was going to say.
AJ says Penta was overall better in LU than Phoenix. Phoenix won the belt first and was the number 2 babyface for the first few seasons, but Penta held the belt longer and had that memorable feud with Vampiro. Too bad there wasn't a season 5 because they were going somewhere with a Phoenix heel turn.
Yes.
Let's see. So honorable mention Damien. Hey, Damien still. I think he still manages the Rebellion in NWA. His son Damien Seis is in that group. And then Blitzkrieg, underrated in my opinion, but he wasn't there very long. He was
he German?
No, believe it or not, no. He was not German. I think not during WCW, but post WCW at some point, I think Jack Evans was under that mask as Blitzkrieg.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna look up. I want to see who was Blitzkrieg. Because like I said, he was there for maybe a cup of coffee in WCW, but he had some really cool matches with Mysterio.
I can only imagine.
That can't be the same guy. Oh, it says Fabulous Blitzkrieg. So, different name. Jay Ross. He was in WCW for about a year, in 98 to 99.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, his debut was a dark match with Super Dragon as a tag team. Wow. Why are you yelling at Sean?
Does Kaiser ever get unmasked?
If I have anything about it, no. That is his life now. He is El Grande Americano.
It's not Kaiser. It's Jack Vaughn.
No. We proved that it wasn't Jack Vaughn.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because we saw Jack Vaughn.
Yeah, we saw Jack Vaughn in the building when El Grande was on TV.
Yeah. Doesn't mean they couldn't pre-tape it.
Yeah. Looks like Blitzkrieg retired in 99. So then, okay, here we go. Real quick, Minderz, before you finish cackling. In 2004, Jay Ross cemented his retirement when he allowed Jack Evans to assume his Blitzkrieg gimmick and attire.
Gotcha.
Then he retired. Then Evans retired the gimmick after suffering an injury from a botched move. Shocking.
Shocker. So, how many of these wrestlers on the list hit dab pins while wrestling Gary J? Because Super Crazy did. Sure did.
He did. Oh, sorry. Marty throws up Taka. I don't know about Taka as a luchador. He's a Japanese junior heavyweight. He's not the Sheik Fireball. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Taka is. If I was going to make a list of top 10 Japanese junior heavyweights, Taka's on the list.
Oh yeah.
Which that might be the next one. Maybe I'll do that next month.
But back to AJ's who hits their dab pin while wrestling Gary J because Super Crazy did. Yes, that happened in Noble.
Really?
It sure did. It happened during War Games, if I remember right. Back when War Games was in Noble.
Wait, they got Super Crazy to Noble?
Yeah. Super Crazy Gary J, and correct me if I'm wrong, AJ, but wasn't it Victor? I want to say it was Victor. Let's say it was Analog, Gary J, and Super Crazy. Yeah, see, Barry says we seen it. But yeah. can't remember what it was. 01 Noble Organs. No, that's not what I wanted.
Okay, just brainstorming this Japanese list. I've already got 1, 2, 3.
Why are you
I've already got my
bringing?
10. That's got
Okay.
some order.
Okay, AJ even says it was Victor. Actually, after posting that comment, me and Bari both said, "Wait, wasn't Victor in that too?"
Hey, they're sharing a brain today.
We all are, because I think about the same time they all had that hit, I said, I think it was Victor too.
Only I wasn't, because I wasn't at that show.
You haven't started coming to 01 yet.
I didn't go to Noble. I didn't start going until they were in Mattoon.
Yeah. After, because that was
Post-pandemic. 2022, I think.
Noble was post-pandemic. But that was when it was,
Masks and limited seating and all that stuff.
Did we have? Yeah, we had masks. Because that was the first 01 show that I took Michelle to.
Yeah, because I think May 22 was when I started going.
I don't know, go back and figure out when Conley opened up the match, or opened up the night. And
AJ, obviously no, sir. Oh, Maki Ito.
Oh, Maki Ito.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Minderz, on that note, we have crossed the 2-hour threshold. What do you say we get out of here?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So we are scheduled tomorrow on the Independent Wrestling Shootout to
You're in charge of that one. He's going to be there, right?
I have sent him a message. I'm waiting for him to respond, but he is scheduled for tomorrow.
Okay.
But we are going to be joined. Well, we're scheduled to be joined by the North American Deathmatch Ace, Minderz.
The Duke!
The Duke of Hardcore, John Wayne Murdoch.
So excited.
We'll get his take on Terminal Survival.
Hopefully he watched it. Hopefully he watched it. Well,
I'm
Vipers
sure he
took his spot.
What?
Vipers took his spot.
Yeah?
He gave her
his spot.
Yeah, he gave her.
We talked about Thursday on our Patreon on the Hoos and Judy's tier. We're going to be doing a watch along with Kid Riot of El Grande Americano versus the OG El Grande Americano from AAA's Noche de los Grandes last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then, can we just say what we're watching for the Extreme F review?
Yes.
All right. On Friday morning, 9 a.m. on all of our podcast platforms. Minderz, our rule is if it's not an ECW match, it has to have ECW names in it. This one has 2.
It does.
It's also my favorite Lucha Libre match of all time.
We're on a Lucha kick this week.
We're it's like I said, Lucha's on everybody's mind right now.
It really is.
But
because in all honesty, I think AAA has the best weekly show right now.
AAA might be my favorite thing WWE is doing right now.
Yeah. Although NXT is pretty good too.
And you know a big reason why that is? It's the fans.
Yeah.
They are into it in Mexico.
That's because they still keep kayfabe.
They do, and it's a sport.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is in Japan too. That's why I love New Japan, because the fans treat it like a sport.
Yeah, but Japan fans cheer like this.
Well, that's because they're polite.
Screw that.
Except for when there's a big thing, then they go, oh.
I would not do well at a New Japan show in Japan.
They would not know what to think of Minderz in Japan. But anyway, we didn't say what the match is. We're watching
Halloween Havoc.
Halloween Havoc 97 Cruiserweight title versus Mask, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio Jr. I believe that was PWI match of the year that year. 1997 is maybe my favorite year in wrestling, along with like 1989.
I believe it.
97. I mean, you got ECW, you got WCW, you got WWF.
Decent WWF.
Yeah, decent WCW.
Right.
And really good ECW. Maybe the best ECW is 97.
Oh, yeah.
And then 89, you got NWA, WWF, AWA, all that stuff. So
let's get out of here.
All right.
We're rambling.
We are rambling. I'm tired. Well, thanks everybody. What?
I said me too.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Again, this was kind of a mishmash wrestling gumbo edition of Jumping the Rail, but we appreciate you sticking out with us. Hopefully we were somewhat entertaining, if not wholly prepared.
We argue a lot, so it should have been interesting.
I think so. But until next time, as always, for Minderz, this is Reb reminding y'all life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, guys.